Good to see you. Hold on one second. I wish the whole year was like this. Good to see you, Cheryl. Hugs all around. I wish the year I wish every day was like this. Goldilocks weather, people. Goldilocks weather. It's a kind of day to play games with the children, or to maybe have a beer in the streets. Summer in New York doesn't get better than this, folks. Welcome. I gotta have a beer out here sometime. Ooh, they have a bike on display here. I wonder why. Oh, it's a raffle. You're getting ready for a beard competition. Good luck. I always wanted to do that, but the wife will never let me do that. They got a cool little Dutch bike over here. Look at that. It's just like New Amsterdam. I went jumping out here. It's Merry Christmas. Good to see you, Richie. Good to see you, Susie Folk. Oh, I gotta talk over the music so I don't get the copyright. Good to see you, Rusty Fish Plate. Welcome to Lower Manhattan. Welcome to the South Street Seaport. Action happening down here. Action happening down here. Jumping down here. Busy, busy, busy. 30 people. It does look nice. I took 30 people over the Brooklyn and Manhattan bridges today. Beautiful day today. Raining over there. Sorry to hear that. I think we're going to get the rain tomorrow. It's a street party. Everyone having the beer. Having the drinks. It's a good day. 30 people safely over the bridge. The bridges. I could go to bed tonight knowing I did something decent in the universe. So I'm very happy. Gotta go home. Got some Italian food tonight. The wife got Italian food. And I did want to take the ferry, but I don't feel like waiting an hour in town before I hop on the ferry. So I really want to take the ferry, but the timing of it is really not good for me. I really don't want to wait an hour for the ferry, because in an hour I could be home. So what I am going to do is get myself another midnight mint mocha. I'm going to treat myself to that. Not everyone tipped, but the people who did tip today tipped really well. So I'm very happy. They listened to your prayer, Boozy Burger Bell. High tips from the people who did tip. And we had everybody. We had Colorado, we had Texas, we had the Netherlands, we had Belgium, we had a lot of Germans, and a lot of people from the UK. Had actually some people from Manchester on the ride today. So pretty good. 30 people over the bridge. So I'm very happy. Very happy. 2 tours of 15. Yeah, the good people always balance it out. I owe you $345,000 in rent? I highly doubt that. I pay my rent 3 months in advance. You know, I'm a cyclist and I can't stand that. I can't stand when people cycle on the sidewalk like that. I really can't stand it, but I think she was a tourist. And they don't know. The tourists don't know. But after I get my midnight mocha thingy, we will walk through the World Trade Center. I know you have to give me a bad time. $345,000. I got almost buy the building. My building is currently worth, I believe, $2 million. So if I hit the Powerball, my dream is to buy my own apartment building and then move in all my friends. And then we could all live a kind of a cheap, fun life. That's the dream anyway. That's the dream. But damn, it was a good ride today. Yes, I have been inside the #1 World Trade Center. I had to go there for a tourism event by NYC Company, because I am a member of NYC Company. And it was kind of tough because it was a press event. So yeah, it does sway in the wind. Not as much as the World Trade, not as much as the original Twin Towers. That's right, exactly, Boozy Perkinville. Never enter it though, exactly. I enter the lottery only when it's above 300 million. If it's above 300 million, then I play the lottery. Because I want to be able to do nothing if I win the lottery. I want to do nothing. That's my goal in life. That is my goal in life. That's why I'm a bicycle tour guide. I get paid to ride a bike and talk. So, but if I can ride 5 million is at best. That's right. That damn conversion rate. But if I keep my energy up, we will hopefully do a radio show. We will do a radio show beginning at 7 o'clock. At 7 o'clock New York time. So I'm gonna go home and take a shower and eat, and then we'll do a radio show at 7 o'clock. Because I owe you guys a radio show. I owe you guys a radio show. And even if somebody direct messages me with some aggressiveness, I'm still gonna do the show. I will show Periscope what it's like to lose one of their best content creators. Believe me, if I could do the radio show on YouTube, I would. No, not on you. We can't do it on YouTube because it's copyright. I will ignore the idiots. I owe you some pasta and a cheeseburger. Yo, damn. Does anyone remember that Sid Vicious album? The one Sid Vicious album, and you got the guy in the background going, tell him, onward. I love that guy. I would love to know that guy's name and what he looked like. Tell him. I think I'm going to listen to that album on my way home. I think I'm going to listen to that album on the way home. If you take it too far, I will let you know. I listen to more Biggie than Tupac because I'm a Brooklynite. I'm all about the Biggie Smalls, may he rest. I don't even like Puff Daddy. But Biggie, that's the classics. I like Biggie. I like it, Pump You Up, that's right. You too, that's right. Tell him. I like the RZA. Liquid Swords is my favorite King of New York, that's right. Biggie is the King of New York. I think Liquid Swords by the RZA is one of the best hip-hop rap albums of all time, and it's still, the lyrics are very relevant to today. Big Papa, that's right. The RZA just oozes talent, that's right. He sings the word, you know? Oozes, that's right, oozes. You remember when was he on the Ninja Turtle movie? Was he in the Ninja Turtle movie? Oh no, that was Ice Ice Baby. That was Martin Van Winkle. Live vlogging here in Lower Manhattan. Going home. Got to get myself my midnight mocha drink. We're just gonna keep going, so you're gonna see me order it and everything. Because that's how exciting my life is, right? But thanks for tuning on in. Okay. But man, today, 2 good tours today. It was like, I know, I can't believe he would have been 45 years old last week. I was just talking about that with the wife and saying, you know, imagine if Biggie Smalls was still around. Imagine if John Lennon was still around. I mean, there's so many great artists that if they were still around, you know, how would they be commentating on what's going on in the world right now? So I'm telling you, they wouldn't like it. I don't think they would like what's going on in the world today. I truly miss John Lennon. I miss them all. You know? So much good music that we have lost. Oh, no line in here. Oh my God, there's no line in here. Oh my God. I gotta play the lottery. What's going on, man? Let me get a tall midnight mocha. Oh, awesome. Got a quarter here. There it is. Thanks, man. Yeah, me too. I miss the 90s. It was the best music in the 90s. You lucked out. Thanks, man. I mean, the music we had in the 90s, man. It was truly an amazing time. I almost look back on it like it was like the 60s, you know? The 60s had all the riffs, though. The 60s had all the riffs and you can't compare it. But the 90s still had lyrics that were like culturally and socially relevant. You know, like Little Yachty. Let's talk about Little Yachty. I don't know if you've ever heard of Little Yachty, but he does that mumbling rap crap. I hate that. And he calls it his art. Mumbling is not art. I'm sorry. But, you know. What's his name? What's his name addressed that? Snoop Doggy Dogg addressed that in his podcast a couple of weeks ago. And I was like an old man listening to like, yeah. Yeah, it is kind of whack, yeah. I mean, there's some really good hip-hop around, but you gotta go looking for it. You know, unfortunately, they want to shove down your throat all these artists who kind of make kind of nonsense music. And I don't like nonsense music. Get my Metro card ready. No, actually, thanks to the internet, I don't watch SNL. I only watch the clips on YouTube. Good to see you, Dawn. Or Early Light. Good to see you, Early Light. They are wannabes, yeah. Yeah, Kanye still has some, you know, he has some okay lyrics, but I don't like it when he uses the auto-tune a lot. When he uses the auto-tune, it kind of disturbs me. But everyone's using auto-tune. It's not new. I gotta make sure to talk over the music so I don't get the copyright. Blah, 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 blah. I haven't got the copyright call yet. I don't know how the algorithm works on live, but I'm pretty sure it's good. Oh, it's Dawn. It is Dawn. Good to see you, Dawn. Trying to remember everyone's name. Thanks for tuning in, Dawn. Good to see you. Time to... Oh, had a good day today, though. Good thing I wore suntan lotion. I know I got sun. I know you can't tell from in here, but I got some sun today. Good to see you, Jay. Good to see you. Good to see you, Link NYC. Good to see you, Larry. Good to see everyone, too, right? Good to see all of you guys. We're going to go into the World Trade Center in a little bit here. Walk around there for a little bit. Yeah, it's actually... hearing about Boop and Ron having a falling out is kind of like the metaphor for what's happening with Periscope. It's just kind of falling apart. I'll see you later, Dawn. Have a great day. But yeah, when I heard that, that kind of broke my heart. So I'm like, oh, they were like, you know, that was the girl that rocked his chain. Maybe and I said I hope they could reconcile. But then he was like, yeah, I need to shave too. I definitely need a shave. The wife is like, you got to shave 2 days ago. Ooh. Oh, look how fun this is. Look what a fun YouTube video this is. Me wiping my nose. I hope they could reconcile, but Ron said he evidently he saw a side of her that he'll never be able to reconcile with her again, which is scary. I don't want to pry into it, but whatever happened doesn't sound too good. It's kind of sad. But it is what it is. Thanks, man. All right. Sugar. Yes. If there's any product placement I'm going to do, this YouTube video brought to you by the Waxman blocked book. That's right. He blocked Boop Fashion. Wait. I did not know that. He really blocked Boop Fashionista? That's sad. Oh my God, that's a real bad falling out. Wow, I didn't know he blocked. Wow, that's huge. That's sad and that's huge. That really says what happened between, wow. Wow, I'm really brokenhearted over that. I'm not gonna lie. Here I am crossing Broadway and I'm getting completely emotional. I did not have a donut yesterday in honor of National Donut Day. No, I did not. Well, what Ron said, I'll see you later, Richie. What Ron said was that he saw a side of Boop that he never seen before. So that could mean a lot of things. But it's very indicative of what's going on with Periscope right now, where it's just falling apart. You know, I mean, the other night, there was so much drama going on. I don't know what that means. Something happened. And it's sad. It's really sad. But yeah, everybody's arguing on Periscope, and you know, it's weird going on too, because you know, like, one thing that turned me off a couple of days ago was somebody asked me why didn't I was Periscoping from my house, and somebody asked me why don't I have my location turned on. Now, what kind of question is that? Why would I have my location turned on if I'm Periscoping from my house? And what does it have to do with the subject matter? You know, it's like you have people on there, viewers, who want to pry into your life, and they want, like, I think I give you enough of my life. I think I give you enough of my experience. Yeah, I know. The drama is on you. People are weird. Yeah, weird people on there, absolutely. Really? So she was watching Ron's scope and he blocked her on this scope. Holy cow. That's sad. Whatever happened, that's some drama. That's some real drama. That ain't no manufactured, you're stealing my viewers kind of drama. Or the Joe Simon stuff. Wow, showed up, commented, and blocked. Wow, wow. I'm in shock over this. Saw it live. Was this the other day when he did the late night and then he did the sunrise scope? He did the back-to-back? Wow. Let's walk around, see what's cooking here. Yeah, about three shows ago. It's very sad. Wow, look at this. The Westfield, hooking it up. Wow, they have a whole, what is going on out here? I have never seen this before. They have, look at this, people. They got gelato. They got tables and chairs and a big TV screen. You want to say hello to my audience? Hey, folks. I'm like Mr. Rogers on the internet, so don't mind me. You can go to my YouTube page, youtube.com/DutchMoz. See you later. A lot of stuff going on down here. The Westfield. What's going on here? Let's see what's going on here. Can't go wrong with dinner and a movie. Dinner and a movie, yeah, right. Those ladies were down for some fun. Well, I'm loving the feeling of life. You know, today's one of those days where you can't. Yeah, right. Oh my. It wasn't fun when I was there. That's right. You were here a little bit too early, Boozy Burger Bell. You were here a little bit too early. No, not hot today at all. Goldilocks weather. Not too warm, not too cold, but just right. That's why you love your hood. That's right. I love Lower Manhattan. I love it down here. This is my favorite spot. My favorite spot. So now let's walk into the Memorial Plaza and we'll have a quick moment by the North and South Towers. And exactly, delayed by a fortnight. You mean to tell me in the event of a nuclear war, I'm supposed to keep enough food for a fortnight? Protect and survive? Balderdash. All right. Wow, it's crowded over here. A lot of people out today. A lot of people out here today. Actually, they do. Actually, they do. It's across the street. It's across the street on Liberty Street. So just to the south from here, there is a store. And inside of the museum, there's also a store. Okay. That's yeah. It's pretty neat. Man. Yeah, Taurus, yeah. Good to see you, Dawn. Welcome back. Let's remember. I had a good day today. Let's remember. Never forget. People look like they're behaving today. That's a good thing. All right. Let's have a moment of silence by the North Tower. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, wow. The North Tower fountain is shut off. Probably because of the wind. You know, I must have come down here at this point hundreds of times, and it still never gets easy. Never gets easy. Oh wow, we got a Portuguese tour guide. A Portuguese tour guide is giving the tour. That's a first. There's me. Hey folks. The new building is a shining monument, absolutely. Hey folks. Let's go say hello to the survivor tree. Pretty crowded down here today. Then again, there are a lot of people in town, it feels like, this weekend.
Yeah, literally.
Oh, look at the survivor tree. Look at the survivor tree. My favorite tree in all of New York City. Look how great it looks. Me neither. No, I never forget the smell. Whenever I smell diesel, it usually triggers my memories. Right? Absolutely so green, so full. All the trees in the plaza are looking great. And the grass is looking beautiful. This little green oasis here in Lower Manhattan. Ah, the survivor tree. Looking beautiful. And let's say have a quick moment. Very peaceful indeed. Let's have a quick moment here. That's right. None as great as a survivor. Let's have a quick moment here by the South Tower. All right. Let me go. Somebody's doing a selfie in front of the memorial. I wish they had signs like they do at MoMA telling people not to pose in front of the Memorial Plaza. I know, absolutely. Link NYC, you know, I worked at 55 Water Street back then, and they told us that they cleaned the HVAC system, and, you know, when we went back to work, absolutely, Boozy Burger Bell. So after we went back to work, a lot of people, including myself, we got sick all the time. More women were sick more than anything. And we knew months after the fact that we were breathing in all that garbage. So, let's look at the Greek Orthodox Church. Coming along lovely. Liberty Park above the truck center here. And then there's Brookfield Place and the footbridge. That footbridge was built in 1989. And it survived the collapse of the South Tower. Gorgeous day indeed, Jan Boss. Good to see you. It's a beautiful day here in New York. Beautiful day here in New York. Kind of day you feel proud to be alive. You really do. You cannot help but feel alive when you're in a place like this. But let's go home. Let's use the transit hub as its intended purpose, a train station. No, actually the bridge on Rector Street, they actually built a more permanent bridge. So they did replace it, but it's a more, they did have a temporary bridge along Rector Street, but now there's a more permanent bridge down there. So, and you need those footbridges to get over the west side, so the West Street over there. Traffic is fairly crowded over there. And by the way, the gift shop that was mentioned before, the gift shop is right there next to the firehouse. That's the 9/11 Memorial Visitor Center. But it's really a gift shop. That's another thing I will never get over, is when I see shopping bags with 9/11 Memorial written on them. I really can't handle that. But it's like, you know, people buying. But then again, people want to buy something here. I don't blame them for buying something, so I'm not angry about that. I'm more angry about people who sit on the names and pose in front of this Memorial Plaza here. Yeah, the church owned all that property, actually, yeah. The St. Nicholas Greek Orthodox Church owned a lot of land over there. And unfortunately, it had the land taken away from them. Yeah. Well, I mean, I watched the World Trade Center happen from my, 9/11 happen from my roof, so. I think, no, my lungs are pretty good, actually. Luckily, my company did offer us some medical evaluations, and I would say that my lung capacity, my lung strength is back to, 100%. But there were some other people who worked in the building a lot longer than I did, especially women, and they came down with a lot of weird illnesses. Nobody that I know came down with cancer, but we knew we were breathing in some real garbage. But yeah, no, I'm definitely good. So I'll never forget that all the little notepads by all the little notes by St. Vincent's Hospital, and I can't believe St. Vincent's Hospital is not even there anymore. It's an apartment building now. I remember I swear I got me and my best friend, we bicycled down here about 2 days after the disaster, and we got breathing masks from St. Vincent Hospital. Oh, look at that. That's cool. I love how it just blends in with the sky. Never gets old. Okay, I got. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I know. Yeah, my coworkers are doing good. That was one of the main reasons why I stopped working in an office, though. Because, right? Oh, with the origami cranes, that's right. I go to right next door to Beth Israel. Beth Israel's a little bit further uptown. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip around the camera. Okay, I wanna make sure I keep you guys around, so I'm gonna get my battery. Get my battery here before we go on the train. and then we'll continue on. We'll go into the Oculus. Give anything to go to Coney Island today, but I'm just too tired. But tomorrow we'll go to Coney Island early. And we'll ride the Wonder Wheel and maybe the Cyclone. Maybe. It might be too crowded tomorrow. I know the crowds are going to be out tomorrow. Yeah, the Cyclone needs me, absolutely. On 4th, what? On 40, no, there's no ferry on 44th Street. We got the ferry at 34th Street and the East River, Long Island City, 2 stops. Heck, you need the Cyclone, that's right. The Cyclone helps out my back. Whenever my back gets a little bit too tense, I ride the Cyclone. Yes, I've been to the Netherlands. And I've switched planes. I switched planes at London Heathrow, or Gatwick was it? No, I think it was Heathrow. So I've only been to London in the airport. No, I want to take the ferry home today and the other day on, Thursday, but I gotta wait around an hour. And I don't feel like waiting around an hour for the ferry. Has the OB rented? Wow, a lot of people. A lot of people out here. A lot of people. Lots of photography people. Wait, I gotta forego the view from up there. But I gotta spin around my midnight mocha here. The number 1 train entrance is right over there. That will be eventually the number 1 subway station. Well, we'll walk on this side. Let's walk on the Apple Store side. We never walk on the Apple Store side. I always walk on the Kate Spade side. It's Kate Spade, you know? Ooh, Apple Store is kind of jumping. Look at this. Look at this. Ice skating rink. Skating. Jumping. And then here's the Apple Store. I was never, even though I like Apple stuff, I never like the Apple Store. Because I usually know more than the geeks inside. Some kind of photography thing going on down there. That little wave thing is still down there. Thank God for this midnight mint mocha. It's waking me up. It's waking me up, people. Okay. Make my way over to the subway now. Uh-oh. Did I really do that? Did I really forget my Metro card somewhere? I think I forgot my Metro card somewhere. But it doesn't matter because there was only $2 on it, or less than $2 on it. So it's not the end of the world. But yeah, I did. I forgot my Metro card in the plaza. I don't care. I got another Metro card in my bag. Yeah, you gotta try this midnight mint mocha drink. This YouTube video brought to you by Starbucks. Okay, I gotta put money on the Metro card, so I'm gonna show you how we put money on the Metro card. See, that's my entrance up there. I wanna go up there. I don't have to go up and down stairs. Oh yeah, ISP Putin, absolutely. Even a 4-year-old could do that, that's right. Remember, very patriotic Russians hacked our elections, as Putin says. They're very patriotic Russians. Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna get my Metro card, which, did I really forget it? Let me see if I did. Oh well, somebody has a Metro card with $1.89 on it. Somebody's gonna score with a Metro card with $1.89 on it right now. So I don't care. It's only $2. But somebody tipped me really good today, so look at this. I made really good tips today. This is good. This is money for cyclone rides. Put $20 on a card because I'm going to use it next week. I'm going to make sure not to lose it. But let's put some money on a Metro card, shall we? The New York time-honored tradition of putting money on a Metro card. Okay. Maybe another Kate Spade bag. See, that's life's dilemma. Do you add value or add time to your life? We're gonna add value. And then $20, and then cash. Make sure the bill's nice and crispy and flat. Thank you to that was Colorado. Colorado for that $20 bill. Thank you so much, Colorado, for that $20 bill. Okay, now we go on to the train. 1970. All right. Oh no, did I miss the elevator? I just missed the elevator. Going up. Oh, maybe not. Ooh, I'm all alone. I'm usually quick, close the door, quick, close the door, quick. Quick. There we go. Fit, that's right. Ah. I can't wait until the entrance to my train station is open. But now we're on the platform level. Yeah, if I have my energy going and nice and up, we're going to do a radio show. 7 o'clock New York time, that will be what? 11 o'clock, that'll be, almost 11 o'clock UK time. First time for everything, that's right. Ah. There's an R train. Cortlandt Street, people. Cortlandt Street, people. Cortlandt Street. Well, certainly a lot of fun taking you guys around the World Trade Center. But now we're just going to wait for the train and we'll finish out the show. Can't believe I've been doing this for 37 minutes. Kind of amazing. You know what? Actually, I've been tempted to do that. I've been tempted to put out a tweet. I was tempted to put out like a tweet and say, give me your requests below. So I might just do that. I might just put out a tweet. So, if you want to get your music played first, respond in reply to the tweet. You're more than welcome, Jan. Thanks for tuning on in. We're just going to wait for the train now. And then I'm going to go home and take a nap. There's that train. That R train is crowded. What the zuck? What the zuck? But I feel good. Today was a good day. Any day when I have no injuries and had kids on the ride today. The kids rode I had these kids from, I think they were from Utah, I think. And these kids rode like the wing. May the forces be with me. Thank you so much. May the force be with you too. Blink NYC. Larry. Good to see you, Larry. It's like all the sugar and cream you want, but with a mint taste. That's what this is. And luckily, thanks to this thing, I'm not gonna fall asleep on the train. Because if there's one thing I hate to do, Lincoln White. Oh, your name is Ed. All right, Ed. Awesome. There's one thing I hate to do is sleep on the train. And I hate being just groggy and closing my eyes. I need to be up. So in case anything, any shenanigans happens. Any shenanigans, right? Right, Vicky? Easter eggs. I hate falling asleep on the train. I can't, I need to be aware of stuff going on. Because you never know what the hell's gonna go on, nowadays. So you gotta be aware. Gotta keep your head on the swivel. But tomorrow will be Coney at Shenanigans, that's right. From the makers of Brennan's, right? I exercise with the poles. That's right. I actually, when I'm forced to stand up on the train, it's really good to hold on to the pole and kind of like stretch. So that's what I usually do. I look like a crazy person when I do it. Yep, tomorrow, Coney Island. Mind the gap and watch your belongings, please. I'm actually, another great YouTube channel that I'm watching is there's this guy from the UK, and he has a channel called All the Stations, and he's visiting all the overground and underground stations on the island in the UK, and it's a really cool vlog. Every day you visit these crazy stations, and I really get an idea of what it must be like to live out there. But I had some people from Manchester on the ride today, and they were so nice. Like, they were really, really, really nice. And they tipped very well. But, you guys are great, you know, all you guys are coming from all over the world, and you come over here with good karma and good energy. You know, I had one lady who was by herself, and I think she was from, like, Washington, D.C. or something like that, and she was a little pushy, a little bit of aggro, but, you know, put a smile on her face, take a couple of pictures, and she was good to go. Not everyone's going to be all bushy-tailed, wide-eyed, and happy all the time, you know. Yeah, actually, the curator of the art walls is incredibly angry about this truck and everyone parking in front of the art walls. So I think that's remedied today, but don't quote me on that. But I will be down there tomorrow, and that's the first thing I'm going to check out is Marie Roberts' wall and Kashink's wall, and that other wall by that guy from Egypt who's doing that amazing one with the Jewish guy, the Muslim woman, the astronaut, and the cool like Brooklyn hipster girl. I cannot wait until that wall is completed. The new art walls are very exciting this year. So I'm looking forward to seeing that tomorrow. And I got to get out there early because it's going to rain in the afternoon. It's going to rain like this time tomorrow, like around 3 o'clock. But, yeah. But, okay. Meh. All right. So, yeah, I love those art walls too. All right, my wife just sent me a text, so I'm going to text my wife because, as always, happy wife, happy life. But from the beautiful Cortlandt Street, here in Lower Manhattan, this is Dutch Ma signing off. Maybe radio tonight, 7 o'clock New York time, so tune on in. If I do radio, or if I plan on doing radio, I might put out a tweet at around 6:30, 6:15, telling you I want some requests down in the replies, so make sure you follow me on Twitter. And, yeah. More exciting adventures to come, folks, but from the beautiful Cortlandt Street, this is Dutch Ma signing off. Have a great one. Have a great New York day, whether you live here or not. Hug your loved ones. Cherish the moment. And good afternoon, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I'll see you later, folks. Bye-bye. Bye, Jan Boss. I'll see you later. Bye, Jan.